Joining me now is Mr. Atul Karwal, Director General of the National Disaster Response Force. First, what is the latest you can give us as far as the situation is concerned? An update both in terms of the damage and rescue operations, especially about those who have gone missing.
As far as destruction and damage are concerned, you already are aware that some bridges have been washed off, the road has been washed off in certain patches towards Chumthang. And in the missing persons, the army has recovered some of its personnel's mortal remains. We have recovered some dead bodies, but the total figure would be best taken from the state authorities. As far as the hardship is concerned, about 3,000 tourists are stranded beyond Chumthang and in parts of Sikkim, in Lachin and Lachung valleys. The rescue operation in Chumthang would probably get launched in the morning tomorrow because of inclement weather. Our teams could not be airlifted. We are hopeful that first thing in the morning, the teams from Siliguri will get airlifted to Chumthang and we can start the rescue operations there.
So since this was not heavy rainfall, but it was a glacial lake outburst flood, have the waters in the river receded now?
Yes, the waters have receded quite a bit. So the river level has come down. At a point in time when the surge was there, river had risen by 15-20 feet, which created this havoc, including sweeping away of vehicles and people. But now the waters are receding and the situation is much better.
So that would possibly make it easier for rescue operations at the moment. However, enormous task ahead in front of you. Can you tell us about the missing men, especially the army personnel? I know you would like to allow the state government to be the single point of releasing information on this, but still, whatever you could share with us, sir, at the moment.
So the army was missing 23 of its personnel, out of which they have rescued one. They have recovered mortal remains of 7 and 15 are still untraced.
Sir, in terms of, every operation of this nature has its own challenges. In terms of the key challenges your men are facing on the ground, what's the feedback you're getting from the ground, sir?
The first thing is the lack of communication. Chumthang is cut off. It has got no electricity. Road linkage is cut off. And their mobile phone coverage is gone because many towers got washed away. Though we found a ham operator who is assuring that the tourists are fine, though they must be undergoing some hardship, but no loss of life there. Hopefully it will remain like that. So the first challenge is to actually reach those places which are still inaccessible. And airlifting is the only option, and weather is something that is preventing us from reaching there as soon as possible. The second would be establishing communication so that the people can, right now also people are being facilitated by the army to contact their loved ones on satellite phones to convey their well-being. So communication. Third would be restoring the road connectivity, because without that, the people who have taken their cars and motorcycles as tourists in those areas would not be able to come back on those. But I think eventually we will have to think of evacuating them by airlifting them. I think the first sortie is being planned in the morning so that the older, the more infirm ladies and kids can be taken out first, brought back towards Gangtok, and then we can see how soon the road connectivity can be restored.
Sir, obviously you have an enormous operation up ahead before you, and as I mentioned at the start, things still unraveling. Thank you very much for taking time out and sharing those details with us now.